By the end of this video, we're going to break down the signs that you might be avoiding your grief. Yep, it happens to all of us. And most importantly, I'm going to share with you some practical, real ways to begin healing. So grab a snack, grab some tissues, or, both. Let's talk about how to face pain, move through it, and find some peace along the way. Grief might be messy, but we're in this together. Let's get started. Grief is personal. Like, it's one of those choose your own adventure books, but no one gives you the map. Whether it's a big loss like a loved one or just a major life shift, grief can sneak up on you and leave you feeling stuck. Like when you binge watch Netflix instead of dealing with your laundry, and suddenly you're 2 seasons deep in a show you didn't even care about. Huh? Grief doesn't have a one-size-fits-all manual, but the good news is you're allowed to feel it however you need to. It's not about getting over it, it's about facing the pain, understanding it, and finding ways to move forward. And no, you don't have to do it all at once. So let's dive into the signs you might be avoiding it. So let's say you're eating your feelings or spending all your money on things you definitely don't need, like a $90 yoga mat. That feels right. Maybe you're binging Netflix or scrolling through social media for hours on end to avoid, well, everything. Guess what? Those distractions are just a way to mask deeper pain. It's like going to the doctor and they don't actually give you something to cure it, they give you something to help with the aches and pains. And don't get me wrong, I love a good binge watch, but if you can't remember the last time you ate a vegetable because you've been living off cookies, maybe it's time for a check-in. Do you dodge friends or family who ask, "How are you?" Or do you respond with, "Oh, fine," when you're definitely not? Yeah, I've been there too. Sometimes the last thing you want is to talk to anyone about how you're really feeling. So you pull away, but avoiding connection can make things worse, not better. And it's kind of like trying to solve a puzzle by hiding the pieces. You might get there eventually, but it's gonna take way longer. So you keep yourself super busy, right? Like you're the person who says yes to everything. Sure, I'll plan the family reunion, organize the garage, and run a marathon, but inside you're just postponing dealing with all those feelings. Pretending everything's fine doesn't help you heal. It just pushes it down until you're ready to explode. Like a soda can that's been shaken one too many times. There was a time in my life, a few years after losing Gracie, that I was running 5 different businesses of my own at the same time. I threw myself into work and just kept going. I was skipping meals, burning the candle at both ends. I didn't stop. The thing is, I became so unhealthy and skinny from all the stress that I literally crashed and burned. My body was like, "Enough, lady, you can't keep running on empty." If you're doing this, keeping yourself constantly busy to avoid your emotions, just know it's not a long-term solution. You can't outrun grief, trust me. I have tried way too many times. And spoiler alert, it doesn't work. Is everything starting to irritate you, like the way your barista says your name wrong again, or how the dog barks one more time even though they've been fed 5 times today? Grief has a funny way of making us extra touchy. And sometimes it's easier to snap at the little things than to confront the big emotions that are actually at the root of your frustration. Before you yell at your printer for jamming, again, take a moment to check in with yourself. Oh, sleep. The thing that's supposed to recharge us, but instead it just makes you lie there wide-eyed at 3 a.m. wondering if there's a grief Olympics for staying awake the longest. Sleep issues are totally normal during grief, but if it goes on and on and on, it might be a sign that the grief hasn't been fully processed and is just sitting there, like an unwelcome guest who doesn't know when to leave. Okay, here's the fun part. Grief can mess with your body too. Hey! Headaches, stomach aches, muscle tension. Your body is basically throwing a tantrum because your emotions are all over the place. All over the place. So yeah, if you're wondering why your back feels like it's been in a wrestling match, it could be because your heart and your mind are carrying a lot of weight right now. Grief isn't a mental illness, but if you keep ignoring it, it can spiral into something much more serious, like depression. Been there. Anxiety. Been there. So if you've noticed a downward shift in your mental health, it's important to take action. You can't just sweep grief under the rug forever. It'll find a way to show up, and it's better to face it head on before it starts pulling the rug out from under you. Okay, so now that we've diagnosed the problem, how do you start fixing it? Here are 3 ways you can begin healing. Pendulation sounds fancy, but it's really just about facing your emotions in manageable doses. You don't have to sit in the sadness 24/7. Take breaks. Feel the feelings, then give yourself permission to step back and rest. It's like going to the gym, but for your heart. And to help with that, I've actually created a tool just for you to help process some of those emotions. It's called the Grief Relief Journal. And you can download it for free from my website, beckyhunt.net, or just click the link in the description below. It's full of journal prompts to guide you through the process of healing. I hope it gives you a little peace along the way. Find resources to support you. That doesn't mean running out and buying a ton of self-help books, though I'm not judging you if you do. It could be asking a friend to visit a meaningful place with you, or taking time for self-care, like a long bath or an afternoon nap. Get somebody to watch the kids for a bit. These little moments of comfort can strengthen you while you grieve. And finally, titration. I love these fancy words. It sounds like a word from a science class you slept through, but all it means is taking small, manageable steps in your healing journey. If you're dealing with tough memories, don't try to process them all in one sitting. Set a time limit and take a break when you need to. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. Grief is tough, but it's not something you just get over. It's a journey, a non-linear, messy, sometimes funny journey, but you're not alone in it. So if you're avoiding the pain or pretending everything's okay, it's time to face it head on. Lean into the emotions, take breaks when you need to, and remember that there's no set timeline, just what feels right for you. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to give it a like and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new video every Friday. Be easy on yourself, okay? Grieving is tough, but you're doing the best you can. And if you think someone else might need to hear this, share it with them. They're not alone. And hey, Go spread some happy today. You've got this.